So I'm getting ready to leave for the station. My friend is picking me up in like 20 minutes. I'm a bit stressed, but almost packed. I just need to take the cage, attach it to my suitcase, and we're good to go. So we are on the way to the station. I think we are going to be 1 hour earlier, but that's okay, better safe than sorry.
1 hour later, we are at the station to catch the Lastochka train to Belgorod. It's a high-speed electric train that runs several times a day, connecting the capital to the south. Now, let's talk about the most important part of this trip, traveling with my dog. The rules are quite strict. First, I had to buy him a separate ticket, which was half the price of the one I got. But here's the part I struggle with. According to the rules, a dog has to be in a crate or a carrier. And to keep him for 8 hours in there, I feel like it's cruel. But I was lucky this time, and the guy next to me got off 2 hours after the departure, so I could let my dog out. Although I still felt like I was committing a crime. My parents live 15 minutes away from town, so having a car is essential. For me, it's a great opportunity to keep my driving skills from getting rusty. The day started a bit gloomy, but we decided to head downtown to grab some lunch and walk around. It's been a year since my last visit, and I've missed it a lot. Comparing a small town to Moscow, the difference is striking. It's so quiet and empty. Even though it was lunch hour on a weekday, the streets were nearly deserted. What attracts me the most here is the distance, or rather, the lack of it. While it takes hours to commute in Moscow, here everything is just a short drive away and no traffic. I love it. But I feel like I should give you some background on the town. Belgorod was founded back in 1596 as a fortress, and the name literally means white town because it's built on massive chalk hills. But on a more modern note, it's often called the meat capital of Russia. Why? Because this region is a powerhouse when it comes to local farming and production. One of my favorite things about Belgorod, it's consistently ranked as one of the cleanest and most well-kept cities in the country. And if you are up for a quick stroll, and I mean really quick, you can check out Demyan Bedny Street. It's only 160 meters long, so you can walk the entire thing in about a minute. I often reflect on moving away from the capital. If you live in a big city, you know all the downsides. Quiet and slow life is so appealing. But after spending a couple of weeks here, I start missing my big city life. I don't know if I'm bipolar or maybe it's in human nature to strive for something that we don't have.
We are at the Central Park right now. I mean, it's not called Central Park, but it's central location. Today is Saturday, so it's a bit crowded. Lots of people walking around, probably because the weather is very good. It has been very cloudy and cold for the past few days, and today is finally sunny and warm.
It's interesting that it isn't really my hometown. My parents moved here 9 years ago. I had never come to Belgorod before that, so I didn't really know what to expect. Honestly, I haven't been to that many Russian small towns, but those I've seen were not very impressive, and I never felt like coming back. Though I instantly fell in love with this one, and strangely, it felt very homey and cozy from the very beginning. I wish I could come here more often. Although it seems like an easy train ride, still I come once a year at most. Before I got a dog, it was way easier. A 40-minute metro ride, then 8 hours on a fast train. With a dog, it's always a taxi, which can be quite pricey, and the train ride is quite an adventure. But still, I'm looking forward to visiting my parents and walking around this lovely town.